All right, we're live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to be doing more editing on the bench press vlog. So I thought we'd get started. So let's hop into Final Cut Pro here. I'm not going to make this too long of a stream, so I won't be taking too much of you guys' time. So the first thing I'm going to do is find my footage. Let me find that first. Drag this in. So for those of you who don't know, basically this is like a vlog where I am trying to get a max bench to 215. My current max bench is 205. So I'm kind of just showing you guys the process. It's more of a vlog, so it's not going to be as crazy of editing. But let me first find my SD card. And yeah, we'll get started. Just bear with me for a second. I'm trying to figure out which SD card is which. I have 3 SD cards in here. That wasn't it. Okay, it's the old one. Let's see here. Maybe this one. Yeah, that's it. All right, I found the SD card. I think. Nope, same one. I've already used that one. SD card. Make sure it's clicked in. That was an old one. I'd be reading it. It's like, guys, trying to get the SD card to read here. There we go. All right. Called 32. Drag the footage in, and we'll get started. By the way, if you have any questions, comment below, and I'll do the best I can to answer them. So we're going to drag in our footage here. Select it all. Drag it in. There we go. Let's put it right where we left off. So for those of you who don't know, I'll show you the intro so you can kind of get a feel for the video.
What's up, guys? Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205 to 215. We're starting out with bench press. All right, we're gonna start it, so I'm gonna start warming up.
So that's kind of what it's gonna kind of look like. It's a very rough draft at the beginning. So let me just continue splitting like I did last time. Get started, and here we go. So this was actually yesterday, a few days ago. So it was a bad one, bad take. Let's find where I start benching right here. Right here. Split that, delete that. So
12. All right, guys, it is day 12. All right, guys, it is.
Did I say anything here? I might have.
All right.
I might trim something off.
All right.
Split that right there. Trim it.
All right, done with today. See you guys tomorrow.
So
done with today. See you guys tomorrow.
see you tomorrow. We'll trim it there. And now.
Today. See you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it is day. All right, guys, it is day. All right, guys, it is.
A little more abrupt.
See you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it is day 8. Today we're hitting.
Redo the intro again, so we'll just split it again, delete that.
All right, guys, it is. All right, guys, that's tomorrow. All right, guys, it is day 8. Today we're hitting bench press. First set. Here we go.
So we'll make it a little bit more abrupt here.
Go.
Let's go here. I didn't really count as loud in these clips, so it's going to be trickier for the viewer to see I'm doing different reps. And then we'll wrap up the first set, so I did a few more right there. Let's get it right. And then show me. right there. I'm going to delete that one. And then all right, that's it. Set number 2.
Set number 2. Set number 2.
Let's do that. Trim right there. Put it right there. It's a little funny. I go down. So right there. So so for this one, what I'm going to do is it kind of looks a little choppy. So I'll go back and probably do some adjustments there. But I'm going to just go jump right here and not show all that part. Just split it there, delete it, and then what I would do. See, that doesn't look very good. So I got to show a little bit of a push up. I want to make it look like that was the set. So just. Get rid of that one right there. And that is going to make it look a little bit not so like repetitive. So that goes down. See, down. Get rid of that.
Set number 2.
So trim it. So we'll just go right to set 3.
How do he's going on a sketchy?
Let's see.
Set number 3.
So yes.
Set number 3.
Let's go. Right here. And then go number 7.
8.
Then we'll make it right here. Now it's gonna look a little bit more like quicker.
3.
So
7.
a little bit more.
7.
There.
All right, next exercise.
Then just delete the excess.
What's up, guys?
Not sure what I did there. My bad. Right here.
All right, 2 sets of 15. Here we go.
Wait. I did push-ups here.
All right, 2 sets of 15. Here we go.
So this is gonna go that.
All right, 2 sets of 15. Here we go. Sets of 15. Here we go. All right, next exercise. All right, 2 sets of 15. Here we go.
So I go like this. I'm not gonna do too many because it's gonna look kind of boring. right here.
6, 6, 7.
And then a I'm gonna use it. I say 10 right there, so that'll look better. Split it. This one. So
Next exercise. All right, 2 sets of 15. Here we go.
let's get rid of all the. What was happening was the mic was kept hitting the ground, and that's why you hear that weird clicking sound. I couldn't really fix that, but it's fine.
All right, 2 sets of 15. Here we go. Oh, one more.
Set number 2.
Set number 2.
There.
Set number 2.
If you guys can't see me right now, it's fine. The camera has just said it's exhausted, so we'll let that camera take a break. But I'll continue editing. What I can do so you guys can see me is bear with me a second. There we go. Now you guys can see me like that. So anyways, let's get back to it. So
Set number 2.
So let's undo that. Trim it. Let's So I'm gonna do the last one because there's a lot of up and down. Looks better like this. So 1, 2. So 1. So I can be a little bit more. Rep 2. Let me hear the breathing.
Number 2.
1, 2, 3, 4. A little too many. Delete that one. Delete that one. So now.
Set number 2. All right.
There we go.
All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
There. So this is today. I filmed this a little bit ago. So me setting up. Let's see here. I ended up re-recording. I didn't know I was recording. So right there. Let's trim this right here.
All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. It is. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Guys tomorrow. All right, guys tomorrow. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. It is day 9 of the challenge. Today we're hitting an incline.
All right.
Incline. First set. Here we go. Incline. First.
To make it sound a little bit smoother, I can go expand audio and just detach a little bit so it sounds nicer.
We're hitting an incline. First set. Here we go. 2.
So go.
2. 2. 3. 4.
Do. Oh, we're gonna do number 4. Oh, sorry. Look at this camera. My bad. Number 4. So that way it's not so many sets there.
2. 4.
And then I think I do. How many sets did I do? No clue, but we'll just.
6.
gonna trim it to when I slap it on the rack. Just get rid of that extra part.
All right, so today I'm hitting 4 sets.
I've already said this before, so I don't need to repeat this. Let's see here. Right here is when I say set number 2, I believe.
Set number 2.
And then we're going to trim it down.
Set number 2. 1. 2. 1. 2.
And the form was kind of bad, I'm going to admit, because I was just kind of tired.
2. 3.
And then we'll jump to 5, I guess.
5. 6. 3. 5. 6.
Let's trim it down further, and that way. Sorry, I keep looking at that because the camera typically is up there.
5. 6.
Okay, so
5. 6.
pretty good. Going up back.
Set number 3.
Said set number 3 times.
Set number 3. Set number 3. 1. 2. 3. 4.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to rep 5 just because, like I said, I'm trying to.
3. 5.
Then after this,
6.
we have
6.
I try to do kind of like those videos where they just jump from sound effect to sound effect. I try to use, like, make it look like that. So it's like
6.
a little bit more.
6. Last set, set number 4.
I did 4 sets. I forgot it. I thought I did 3. Delete that.
Last set, set number 4.
So for this one, since it's already been kind of long, we'll just kind of jump through it real quick. So go.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 5.
Okay. So I'm gonna. We're gonna split right here. Zoom this in. So what I'm gonna do is after this, I have one more set, and then we'll start maybe working on the beginning. Oh.
Set number 4. 1, 3, 5, 6.
Let me hear it twice.
6.
Okay. Right there. Split it.
6. All right, next exercise.
Okay, so this is me moving some stuff.
All right, the last exercise. All right, the last set. All right, the last set is all right, the last set. Next up, we got chest flies. 3 sets.
Split.
Next exercise. Next up, we got chest flies. 3 sets of 12 reps. We got chest flies.
Split right there. I don't need to say 3 sets.
3 sets of 12 reps.
I'm not saying my sets and reps every time because I already said it kind of in the beginning, and people don't want to hear Like, I don't know. I don't know. People might just click off, so I'm just going to the exercise.
That's flies. Flies. 1, 2, 4.
Let's,
4, 6.
Let's go right there.
7, 8, 7, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9,
Jump to 10.
10, 10, 11. Oh,
We do set 12. I wish I showed set 12.
so. So.
So now I'm going to do jump to set number 2.
Set number 3. Set number 2.
So same this in.
Set number set number 2.
Let's trim this.
1, 2,
Let's go right to 1.
1.
So I made it like obviously split more out in the video, so that way the video is more enjoyable for viewers to watch. This is just like a breakdown of getting the video looking somewhat in shape, so that way I don't have to do as much.
Set number 2. 2.
Okay, so I'm gonna split this right here.
5, 3.
Wait,
2, 3, 5, 6, 8,
just gonna jump ahead there.
8, 9, 10, 5, 8, 10, 11,
I'll show more complete rep.
12. Oh. 12.
One more, and then that's all the exercises I have so far. By the way, you're running how long?
Oh.
How long am I doing this challenge? 2 weeks, and I missed yesterday, so that means I'll do it on Sunday afternoon. I was trying not to, but that was supposed to be my rest day. So that means that I will be doing, the challenge will be done by this upcoming Tuesday. So by then, I will have all the clips done, and then I won't need to film anymore. So I've been consistently doing small increment training workouts to help me get this max bench. So you guys are coming along for the ride on this video. So that's what the video is kind of about.
12. Oh. All right, last set. Set number 3. 3. Here we go.
Right here. Trim it down.
1, 2, 3,
I don't need to say 3. Just
4,
go to number 7 just because you're going to skip. It's kind of a lot.
4, 7, 8, 9,
9.
10,
Let's do
11. Go. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9,
I'll go to 12.
9, 12. Oh. All right, see you guys tomorrow. 12. 12. Oh.
Let me get a little more abrupt. See you guys
Tomorrow.
Trim that. So that goes.
7, 9, 12. Oh. All right, see you guys tomorrow.
So this is pretty good.
What's up guys, Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205 to 215. We're starting out with bench press. All right, we're gonna start.
So I was thinking, I actually do have a clip where I'm max benching 205, mistakenly thinking it was 215. So what I'm gonna actually do is find that clip right now, and I might use it in the beginning just because I have proof that I did get that. So that way people like think like, oh, did he really get that, you know? So let's see, where was that one? Right there. It's kind of long, but I won't show the struggling part. I'll just show you. Put an overlay.
What's up guys, Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from
So that looks good. That looks
205 to 215. 205 to 205.
You know, I liked it. Just mute this.
I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205.
Actually, what if I show you lifting off the bar?
2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 2 weeks. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205. 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205. Try to get my max bench from 205. Try to get my max bench from 205.
205 is where I wanted to land.
Max bench from 205
I don't.
to 2.
Wait, actually, you know what I could do? I'll do this. I do attempt. I have me trying actually 215 because we found out later we could do it. So trim this down. I did not get it, unfortunately. I failed, but this was like a week ago. So what I'll do here, sorry, I keep forgetting you guys are right there. I'm going to put it right here, and then so when I say,
We're starting bench from 205 to 215.
let's go 215.
Max bench from 205 to 215. My max bench from 205 to 215. From 205 to 215. To 215. We're 215.
So I'm going to just leave it right here so you don't see where we cut. So now it looks a little better. So
my max bench from 205 to 215. I'm going to try to get my max bench from 205 to 2. I'm going to try to get my max bench from 205 to 215.
if we go like this.
Max bench from 205 to 215. 205 to 215.
It's hard to get it to look good.
From 205 to 215. We're starting 215. 215 to 215. We're 205 from 205 to 215.
Move it lower.
From 205 to 215. 205 to 215.
Or we do a different motion.
To 215. We're starting to 215. Bench from 205 to 215. Bench from
So just move it over.
205 to 215. We're starting out with bench to 215. We're starting out with
It's pretty good. Just give myself more space here.
15. We're starting out with bench press. All right, we're gonna start it. So
That looks good. Good. So now, see, that gives you more of a thing. And then I gotta put some clips.
what's up, guys? Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks.
So like now I'd be showing clips of me doing different exercises. So like I want to find me. I can do push-ups here. Command C that. Command V.
from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, Antone Brothers. Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to brothers. For the next Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from.
Send some other clips where I'm doing some exercise, something.
All right, done with this exercise. We're gonna move on to the next. Okay, I'm gonna do set number 3 now. Here we go.
This one would work okay. And then, we're in proxy mode here. Okay, I'm gonna Command V that, move that up, lower it, drag it, move it over, extend it out. Push-ups, triceps, benches.
My max bench from 205. Get my max. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 2. Get my max bench. Get my max. Get my max. Get my max. Get my max. Get my max bench from 2. Get my max bench. Max bench from 2. My max bench from.
Let's do more clips. I have a lot of footage to work with. There's other days where I bench press. What's up? Says Snackable Facts. Thanks for joining the stream. What's up? I do dips other days. It's like I can do incline. This is a different day. So this would be a good clip to add in the beginning. On the very beginning. And then we're gonna zoom in. And then we're gonna paste that.
Get my max. Try to get my max bench from 2. Try to get.
What software is that? It's Final Cut Pro. It's software we use to edit.
I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 2. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from.
A little quick.
Get my max bench from 205. Get my max. Get my max bench from 205. Get my max bench from. Get my max.
I think we could have just so.
I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 2. I'm gonna try to get my max. I'm gonna try to get my max. I'm gonna try to get my.
Try to be nice on the beat.
Try to get my max bench from. Try to get my max.
Right there. So now it looks a little better.
Try to get my max bench from 2. Try to get my max bench. Get my max. Get my max. Max bench from.
We could do a beat cut here, so.
My max bench from 205. Bench from 2. From 205. Try to get my max bench from 205. My max bench from 205. From.
I think I'll do another clip here. That beat drip. So look, is good. Let's see. I do dips. So I think that's a different exercise I do.
Oh. All right, set number 3. Last one. Here we go.
We'll do this one right here. This one right here. So, so I'm gonna zoom this in here. Paste here. Put this right there. Lower that down.
Try to get my max bench from 205.
I was putting it right there. I was gonna delete this clip. Actually, I need them as a marker. Put it right there. I'll delete this. So now it goes.
Get my max bench from 205. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 2. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205. I'm gonna try to get.
That looks a lot more engaging. Sorry, you guys are here. It looks a lot more engaging, as you guys can see. So
I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205 to 215. We're starting off with bench press. All right.
So so this is a vlog, like I said. So we're not gonna be packing like tons of effects, but just that little edit right there is gonna help.
What's up, guys? Solomon here from from Antone.
So I'm actually trying to
What's up, guys?
actually lower it good here. So typically I like to put the music at
What's up, guys?
enough to where I can hear myself, to where you can also hear the music.
What's up, guys? Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next two weeks, I'm going to try to get my max bench from 205 to 215. We're starting off with bench press. All right, we're going to start it, so I'm going to start warming up. All right, starting off with 5 reps of just the bar, just to warm up the chest.
So this is where I hire the music. So I'm gonna go volume, higher a little bit, and then it gets higher.
Chest. Warm up the chest.
And then this is way too loud. So do that.
Just warm up the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Split this here.
4, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4.
You can get rid of 4.
5. 2, 3, 5. All right, now that we
Should we put on the bar?
All right,
Now, this is where we'll lower the music. The song will change later. I'm just not going to change it directly.
all right, now that we finished the warm up. All right, now that All right, now that
It's so.
All right. All right, now that we finish. All right, now that we finished the warm up, let's put the weight. All right, now that we. All right, now that we finished the. All right, now that we finished the warm up, let's put the weights on. Weights on.
So then we'll just do the same. I believe it was a R. Yeah. Just, all right. And then
Let's put the weights on.
so with this one, I was going to make the music at a certain volume. Helps stay consistent. I do -8, 16.
Put the weights on.
Get more fading in.
Weights on. Weights on.
Let's go much on the beat.
Weights on. On. Put the weights on. Put the weights on. Put the weights on. On.
So
On. 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 On.
touch it there.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
So
All right. So All right, so I got
Then we're going to keyframe. Lower this a little bit down.
all right, so all right, all right, all right, so I got all right, so I got the plate. All right, so all right, so I got all right, so I got all right, all right, so all right, all right, so all right, so I got all right, so I got the plates on. I got a 40. All right. All right, so I got the plates on. I got a 45 and a 10 on each side. So this is equal to 1.
Okay, that looks pretty good. So now, watching it back.
What's up, guys? Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna.
Let's make this 2 weeks look a little better here.
Next 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
Let's make sure that if we were to put 2, we center this. This 2 goes right there, and then what we do. 1, 2. They're more centered, so it goes.
2 weeks, I'm 2 weeks, next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna try to get, I'm gonna
So now we'll split this. Actually, I'm going to keep this font because
bench from 205.
now what we're going to do is right here, reset this, reset that there. Just put O, B,
From 205, 205.
that looks just a little better there. Nope. And B.
To 250.
We'll put 215. So now,
What's up, guys? Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205.
I think it'd be best to just leave this for the right here.
Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205 to 215. 205 to 215. We're starting out 215. 215 to 205 to 215. We're starting out to 215.
I don't know, it doesn't look right here.
215. We're starting out.
One up maybe. There.
5 to 215. 2 to 2.
Do it right 15.
To 215. We're from 205 to 215. We're starting out with bench press. All right, we're gonna start it, so I'm gonna start warming up.
All right, starting off with five reps of just the bar, just to warm up the chest.
1, 2, 3, 5. All right, now that we finished the warm up, let's put the weights on. All right, so I got the plates on. I got a 45 and a 10 on each side, so this is equal to 155 pounds. We're gonna do 4 sets of 5 reps of this. All right, here we go.
Looking better. Coming along. I feel like.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Solomon here from Maine. What's up?
I want to fade this song in, obviously.
What's up, guys? Solomon. What's up, guys? Solomon here from Maine. What's up, guys? Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try brothers. For the next 2 weeks. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 2 weeks. I'm gonna try to get my max. I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205 to 215. We're starting off with bench press. All right, we're gonna start it. So I'm gonna start warming up.
All right, starting off with
Yeah, that looks good.
All right, so I got the plates on. I got a to 100. Do 4 sets of 5 reps of this. All right, here we go. One, two, three, 4, 5.
Okay.
1. This. All right, here we go.
So then this is where I would higher the volume. A little bit.
All right, here we go.
And we'll go.
About 5 reps of this. All right, here we go.
So see, this is a little too long.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got 5.
There, lower.
5. All right, we got 135 on the bar. Took off the 10s. Let's do our next set.
All right, looking good. So we're gonna watch it back and we'll see how it looks.
What's up, guys? Solomon here from Antone Brothers. For the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to get my max bench from 205 to 215. We're starting off with bench press. All right, we're gonna start it, so I'm gonna start warming up.
all right, starting off with 5 reps of just the bar, just to warm up the chest.
1, 2, 3, 5. All right, now that we finished the warm up, let's put the weights on. All right, so I got the plates on. I got a 45 and a 10 on each side, so this is equal to 155 pounds. We're gonna do 4 sets of 5 reps of this. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we got 135 on the bar. Took off the 10s. Let's do our next set. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, second set done. What I'm gonna do for the splits,
Looks good, and let's see what we did in the beginning part. Let's see how that looked. Curious. We left off on. Okay. Right here.
12. All right, done with today. See you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it is day 8. Today we're hitting bench press. First set, here we go. Set number 2. 2, 3, 7. Set number 3. 2, 4, 7. All right, next exercise. All right, 2 sets of 15. Here we go. Set number 2. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it is day 9 of the challenge. Today we're hitting an incline. First set, here we go. 2, 4, 6. Set number 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Set number 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Last set, set number 4. 1, 3, 5, 6. All right, next exercise. Next up, we got chest flies. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 10, 12. Set number 2. 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 10, 12. All right, last set, set number 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 7, 9, 12. All right, see you guys.
All right, so that looks pretty good. I think it's coming along, obviously. It still is a work in progress. Hopefully within the next few weeks, it will be done. Like I said, I still have a little bit more left to film, about 4 more days worth of footage. So I'll try to make it not too long, and I'll try to switch up the music and stuff like that, making it look good. Maybe I'll even do like a voiceover, be like, just to trim out a good, I don't know, like 3 minutes, just so it's not so like, or 2 minutes. I'll be like something like maybe like for the next few days, I then continued like my same routine or something like that. That way the viewer doesn't get bored. So anyways, it's looking really good. And I think I like the way that looks there. So just bear with me for a second, guys. I'm going to switch it back to the camera so you guys can see me. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys joining the live stream. Make sure you guys join back for the next time we do this. I'll definitely be back on editing more. I'll see you guys next time, and peace out. Peace.